Airbus A400M. The idea with the A400M is to combine really the best of both worlds. The tactical capabilities, as have been demonstrated by the likes of the C-130 Hercules in the past, with strategic airlift capabilities. It's a 4 turboprop airlifter, 4 Europrop International TP400 engines.
As you watch this, you need to remember that although this display has been put together to keep it very tight to the crowd line, to keep it almost within the confines of the boundary of the airfield, it's a fantastic airshow display, but it also showcases the very best tactical capabilities that this aircraft has.
Yes, there's a lot of tactical relevance in this display. That steep turn from takeoff is the sort of thing that you might use on some operational missions.
Very tight minimum radius turn with a radius of around about 15 to 1800 feet also has great tactical relevance when trying to defeat the weapon solution of an enemy fighter aircraft, combined also with a very, very capable self-defense suite on board the aircraft. This aircraft is very, very difficult to get a gun solution on, and indeed a missile solution.
In 2013, the first production A400M was delivered to the Armée de l'Air, the French Air Force. It's since come into service with our own Royal Air Force, the German Luftwaffe. They've also got one in the static display near the 2 RAF examples. The Royal Malaysian Air Force, the Spanish Air Force and the Turkish Air Force. 46 of these aircraft at the most recent count were with their customer nations, and about 16,000 flying hours have been amassed by the global A400M fleet, and that has included operational usage. The French have used these aircraft to support operations in Mali, which has involved flying from unprepared dirt airstrips. Turkey have employed them in Afghanistan, and they've used its capability to carry helicopters in its cargo hold. On one occasion, the Turkish Air Force has flown 2 Bell UH-1 Huey helicopters in an A400M on another, a Sikorsky Black Hawk. Germany has employed one of its A400Ms on an international aid mission to Senegal. And its aircraft very familiar in these parts, in service with number 70 Squadron at Bryce Norton.
I don't think it's wear and tear. I think they removed some testing. I think they memory. I think it's for some part of the show. I can't remember. Involved in removing the paint or so. Whatever
the signature part of the A400M display.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's hope we can get it in with the cloud base. Yes, how about that? 120 degrees of bank. When you compare that with its sibling, the A330, which has a limitation of 67 degrees of bank, it is virtually twice as maneuverable. But this type of structural integrity doesn't happen by chance. It is designed from the ground up from day one.
And in large part, that maneuverability, apart from the aircraft's design of the airframe, bestowed by the fly-by-wire controls, giving it such a wide flight envelope. And what we saw there is again intended to show the sort of manoeuvring this aircraft might do on operations, pulling up from low level into a steep wing over and returning to low level. That might be important in theatres where man pads, for example, and small arms fire are a potential threat.
Yeah, absolutely. Around the perimeter of the airfield, we will know what the threat levels are, but if there is a surface-to-air threat, and it's to one side of the airfield, what you saw there was the aircraft's ability to get airborne and turn through 180 degrees in less than 8 seconds. And that is something that enhances the safety and operational ability of the aircraft.
An all-British line-up on the flight deck today, the aircraft being captained by Anthony Flynn. The co-pilot is Jonathan Taylor. They're both ex-Royal Air Force pilots and graduates of the Empire Test Pilot School. And I'm sure there have been some good photo opportunities during this display. Well, the best photo of an A400M taken between now and the 24th of November, if entered into Airbus's A400M photo competition, the winner gets to take an all-expenses-paid trip to the Airbus plant in Seville. And it's open to amateur and professional photographers alike. If you'd like to enter, details are at www.a400m-photocompetition.com.
Now this is an incredibly impressive part of the display. The aircraft touches down with full flap, full reverse thrust on those huge propellers and very, very powerful wheel brakes, and it stops within 1,000 feet and then starts to reverse. Coming down, clearly the pilots have no view behind them, but the loadmaster, the crewman, now looking back and guiding the aircraft by voice.
We've seen the aircraft displayed here at Riat most years since 2010. It never ceases to amaze and impress, no matter how many times you see this display. Our thanks to Anthony Flynn and Jonathan Taylor for another splendid exhibition of the Airbus A400M. Go into a very special segment of our Royal International Air Tattoo